Hi there, ladies. My name is Desiree Schmidt-LeBreton, and thank you so much for taking a moment out of your day to listen to my story. So I'm going to share with you how I got started out in this industry 21 years ago. So at the time, I was working pretty much full-time hours. I was going to school full-time, and I had a one-year-old. And I had gone to an event with some family, and as I was sitting in that event, I saw how much women loved the product at that time. And I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe I should try this. My family loves the product. My friends are loving this product. And worst case scenario, if I'm a total bust, it was October at that time. If I'm a total bust, I will give my kid away as Christmas gifts. So that's what I did. I called the lady the very next day and said, I'm going to sign up. I think I completely shocked her just because of how busy my life was in that moment. And I dove right in. I decided I was going to start and I dabbled with it. I had a really great start. My friends and family helped me get going. And from there, I started to branch out. Within the first 6 months of being with this company, I actually earned a trip to Jamaica. I had no idea. I pretty much thought it was a mistake when they called me to say, you're tracking for this trip. You're going to be able to go. And I, as a single parent at that time, my jaw was on the floor being like, what? I can go to Jamaica for free? What's the catch? And there was no catch. I went, I had a great time, and I kind of dabbled and played with that industry for about 6 years. And 6 years in, if I fast forward my life, I was working full time as a project manager for the federal government with Statistics Canada. And I was working about 60 hours a week, being paid for 40, really not loving that amount of work I was putting into it for the amount of pay. It was very high stress. They pretty much kept us on monthly contracts. So you were consistently working and fighting for your own job every 3 months or every 30 days, whatever the contract length would be. So I kind of looked at my life and I thought, you know what? I like what I'm doing over here on the side, and I'm really confident I can kick this into high gear and make it replace what I was doing. And I resigned. Most people in my life were like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? How could you give up a government job? And something in my gut just kept telling me, you can do this. You can make this to be everything and more. And so I put my head down and really went to work and never, ever looked back and regretted that decision. I've been so fortunate that these companies that I've been with, my first company I was with for 14 years, and I have to tell you, I traveled the world for free from everywhere, from places, from Vegas to like the girls' weekends and conventions, little trips like that. And then it took me to places like Aruba and Barbados and Jamaica, my first trip, and Paris and Greece and Bora Bora. And I believe at this point in my career, I've stopped counting, but I feel like the last count was over 30 trips that I've been able to go on, all expense paid, and even be fortunate that I was able to take people with me, from my husband, Francis. I've taken my mom to places, both of my daughters, and it's just been such a gift, such a blessing to have that experience. And so beyond that, obviously the financial growth and rewards has been incredible. And I definitely surpassed my full-time job. But, this industry, you're able to adapt it to whatever's going on in your life. And that is something I've been so drawn to. So when I first started, I was a single parent with Taylor, my 22-year-old daughter. And as my life took different turns along the way, I now have a 6-year-old daughter. I got married. I have a 6-year-old daughter with Francis. And I've been able to, build my business around being a parent to a little one again, and been able to adjust it around my husband's career for when he's busy in the oil field and working out of town lots of hours. And that is probably the thing that is I've fallen so in love with this, is that I'm in control. I'm not being told I have to work 60 hours but be paid 40. What I put in is what I get out. And that, I believe, is so appealing to so many people, just to be able to have that time freedom for what's going to work for your family the best. Okay. So the time freedom, the financial freedom of writing your paycheck, because what you put in is what you get out. And that is, such a gift that you can be able to determine how much you're going to make. And so I stayed, like I said, with that first company 14 years. And I moved on and kind of went into another company, and I was having Maya and sort of figuring my way out. And then I came into this company, Saint, and I was looking for something. I didn't know what I was looking for. And I was so intrigued with how simplistic, I never like to use the word easy, but simplistic this system is with Saint, is that this makeup is paint by numbers. It is giving women confidence day in and day out, just to be able to feel good, that they're confident about putting their makeup on. They're confident about how they're able to do it, how they're feeling when they walk out that door to take on the world day in and day out, as sometimes us tired moms do. And, but seeing this system of how women were building an incredible business all online. And what a time when I decided to come into this was at the beginning of a pandemic. Who knew last June when I started how long this was actually going to last, and that I wasn't going to be able to do the business typically the way I normally did business, which was sitting down face to face in living rooms at kitchen tables with women, that I was able to take this tiny little compact and a couple brushes and sit in front of my computer with my iPhone and build a phenomenal business. And it has actually blown my mind that after 20 years, I've learned something completely new. This social selling game is so huge and has become, something that all of us, even with 20 years experience, have sat down and recrafted ourselves. So whether you have any experience in this industry or not, doesn't really matter, because we have relearned something completely. And like I said, I have just been so drawn to that I can be at home and I can work right from my phone, as much or as little, and in these nooks and crannies and pockets of times. And that's truly what we have. So we have a team, I believe we're about 350 people now today on our team. And we have women that are full-time nurses that have been able to build themselves a business with the crazy hours they've been working over the last year or 2 years, and build it around them. We have full-time workers. We have women that are, fitting this in around their busy schedules. And we have the stay-at-home moms, and, we have kind of a whole spectrum of women all over the map of kind of what they do in their regular lives. And it's been really fascinating to watch them build this fun business, something for them. So we have a great opportunity right now. This is not typically something Saint does. We're not allowed to ever promote, give gifts or extras to sign up, because we want people that want to do it for them. But Saint themselves is actually running a promotion. So July 14th until July 31st, should you decide that you're going to enroll as a Saint artist with the person that has introduced you to Saint, then Saint is going to give you a beauty bonus. Okay, so if you're in the US, it's a $65 bonus. And if you're in Canada, it's a $90 bonus. And here's the best part. You get to pick it. It's a credit. It's like a shopping spree that they email you, so you can pick whatever the heck you want. So if you have lots of Saint already, you can pick up some pieces maybe you don't have. And if you have no Saint, well, you can just spend it on whatever you want then. The whole website is yours to pick from. So what an incredible opportunity to give something a try. And here's the nice thing about giving it a try as we're into the summer months. Lots of people are like, oh, summer is what you make out of it. And this is a great time to join the business, join the team, learn everything about it. And we move into our big fall months, which are always so busy in this industry, has been for the last 20 years typically. And what a great time to get yourself comfortable and going. So if you have questions, please drop them in the comments here. We'll be happy to watch them and watch for the comments and answer anything that you do have. We truly are an open book and are so here to share with you all the questions that you have, from commission structure, all the comp program, how you build it, we help you color match, how we help you organize yourself so you can run this business seamlessly. So I hope this has helped you. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye for now.